This is the first pedalmaster that I ever built in my life. So the guitar is over 20 years old.
Is that when it came back?
It's crossed the Atlantic Ocean 10 times.
Wow.
On tours throughout all of Europe. And it was in New Orleans when Katrina hit. And it was in a house that lost power and everything naturally, and the water got up in the house. And this guitar was in the house, and it stayed in the house for several, I believe 7 months. No one tried to restore the house or anything. They finally went in there and they got this guitar out, and no air conditioning, no nothing in that house. It had been boarded up, you know, with plywood, because all those lights and everything blew out of it. The cabinet on this guitar was bowed so bad until it was going to have a new cabinet. So the guy that I built it for still owned it. And he drove up in the yard out there one day, and I was standing on the carport talking to somebody, I don't remember who. But I said, I know that man right there. He had on one of those English caps and sunglasses. I kept trying to figure out who he was, and walked right in front of him and pulled those glasses off and said, Mr. Roy, I'm Isaac Miller. I knew instantly then that he was the first guy that I ever built a pedalmaster for. This is number one.
Wow.
So, and he said, I brought old Maud for you to look at. So he brought it in the house and got it out of the old ragged case and set it up. And he said, I want you to fix it. And I looked at him and said, man, what in the world happened to this thing? So he gave me the story. But I knew that this was the first one they ever built instantly. So I told him, I said, I guess you know it cost an arm and leg to fix this thing, because this got to have a new cabinet, new body. He said, yeah, but he said, I want it fixed. So I looked at it a few minutes and I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. You want to get rid of this guitar? And he said, oh no, Mr. Roy, he said, that thing's been too far with me. It's turning loose. So I kept looking at it, and of course all this was tarnished and everything. So I told him, I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you an offer for this guitar. I said, I got a brand new one in that room right there that's never been played by anyone. It's got a tag hanging on it for $3,600. I'll trade you that guitar even out for this one. And he said, now you're making it awful hard on me. I said, no, I'm not making it hard on you. I'm just down to earth with you. So I went and got it and brought it out to you and looked at it, and he said, man, I can't turn this down. I'm going to trade. So I took this poor old crippled thing and I tore it down. Now the parts is all the same. They are the same parts on this guitar that I built over 20 years. So I built this new cabinet myself. And I cleaned all this stuff up and repolished it, put it on, and it looks like $1 million, don't it?